Welcome to Every Fact Ever. Like and subscribe for more amazing facts. My name is Ian Moresbury and this is 50 facts about blue whales written by Alfred Payne. Fact number 1. Yes, they're the largest animal on Earth. They're not just gigantic, they're ginormous. An adult whale can reach from 80 to 100 feet in length. The largest blue whale ever recorded had a length of 108 feet. If you are having a hard time picturing it, a blue whale is the same size as a commercial airplane, or 3 buses, or 6 elephants. Fact number 2. A blue whale's tongue can weigh up to 200 kilograms. Their tongue is so huge and heavy, if it licked you, you might get crushed to death. It's the equivalent to 1 elephant in weight. Fact number 3. The blue whale's heart is the same size as a car. If we measured kindness by looking at the size of our hearts, then the blue whale would be the kindest creature in the world. Its heartbeat can be heard from over 2 miles away. Fact number 4. The blue whale's babies are the biggest babies to be born. Referred to as a calf, a baby blue whale is bigger than many of the animals we know today. A newborn calf can weigh 8,800 pounds and is 26 feet long. That's longer than 4 normal-sized human adults stuck together. They also have the fastest growth rate from birth to adult. Fact number 5. They are very loud animals. A blue whale moan is about 188 decibels. By comparison, a commercial jet registers 140 decibels. So a blue whale's moan is a lot louder, just as while their moans are undetectable to human ears. The sound they make can be detected up to 1,000 miles away, and this is the way they communicate with other whales. Fact number 6. Although they are the biggest creatures in the ocean, they have an appetite for tiny krill. Blue whales can eat around 9,000 pounds of krill in a day. Krills are small crustaceans found in almost every ocean in the world. They look a lot like shrimps. In one feeding season, blue whales can eat up to 40 million krill. Fact number 7. Blue whales can be considered as jet setters as they travel all the time. During the summer season, they go to the Arctic or the Antarctic region to feed. During the winter, they go down to the equator to find a mate. Fact number 8. Blue whales have almost the same lifespan as humans. The average lifespan of a blue whale is 70 to 90 years. The oldest blue whale reached 100 years old. Scientists measured the age of blue whales by measuring the amount of wax per layer in the blue whale's ears. Fact number 9. Before the 1900s, there was an abundance of blue whales in the ocean, but from 1904 to 1967, approximately 350,000 whales were killed. Due to the advancement in fishing and the value of trove oil coming from whales, humans started hunting whales. In 1931, 29,000 whales were slaughtered in a single season. Fact number 10. Although commercial whaling is no longer a threat to the blue whales, they remain on the endangered species list. Global warming is a threat to blue whales. It destroys their natural habitats and their food. Pollution is also a leading cause to the severe damage found on blue whales. Fact number 11. Blue whales have been in existence for the past 54 million years. They evolved as blue whales during the Eocene epoch, the same time as other modern mammals emerged. Blue whales were already living on Earth way before humans. Fact number 12. In 1966, the International Whaling Commission made commercial whaling illegal. It is because of a sudden decrease in the number of blue whales. The number went from hundreds of thousands to just over 4,000 blue whales. Hunting a whale can land you in prison for up to 6 years. This move by the IWC allowed the blue whales to gradually regain their numbers through natural breeding. Fact number 13. Blue whales are classified as baleen whales because their inner mouth's jaw plates being called baleen. It's just like the roof of our mouth, just more defined with several fringes. These fringes are made up of similar materials as our fingernails. It helps them to filter food and to break down krill before swallowing them. Fact number 14. Yes, blue whales are actually blue, although when they surface they have a grey blue colour. Deep underwater, due to the water and the light refraction, they have a deep blue colour, thus making their name perfect. Fact number 15. The underside of a blue whale is actually yellow. The colour is attributed to the millions of microbes living on it. Also, this side is rarely exposed above water, unless they're showing off to future mates. Fact number 16. During the first year of a baby blue whale's life, they gain up to 200 pounds per day. From birth, baby blue whales live exclusively on milk. It's nutrients enough to give them the energy to swim with their mother. The baby calf drinks 100 gallons of milk each day. Fact number 17. Just like bats, they use echolocation when travelling. They are very communicative animals. They send signals to other whales when they are travelling. In areas where light can't reach, they use echolocation to create a mental image of their surrounding by bouncing sound waves off objects. Fact number 18. Their blowholes are huge. A baby could crawl in and potentially get inside its head. When it breathes out, water shoots up to 30 feet in the air. They need to surface twice an hour to get enough air. Fact number 19. Blue whales' major vein and arteries are so huge a human baby could pass through them. It's also the reason why it's easier for their hearts to pump blood. They use their massive arteries to pump oxygenated blood through their organs, even underwater when their heartbeats are really slow. Fact number 20. Blue whales are the perfect multitaskers. They can swim while sleeping. It's because only 50% of their brain is asleep and the other 50% is active. This allows them to maneuver and to easily avoid any potential dangers while they are sleeping. Fact number 21. Their heartbeats are really slow. A blue whale's heart beats at 5 to 6 beats per minute. In comparison, a human heart beats 80 to 100 beats per minute. It's even slower when they're deep underwater, reaching as little as 3 beats per minute. Fact number 22. Blue whales used to roam around on land as four-legged mammals. It's believed that whales descended from Pachycetus, a mammal that resembles a wolf. It was named after the place where they lived, Pakistan. Fact number 23. Blue whales' ancestors, Pachycetus, were carnivores, eating land-based mammals. Sometimes they ate fish too. They had a long skull, resembling that of whales today. They also had the same ear bone structure as whales today. Fact number 24. Blue whales are toothless. They have huge and powerful jaws, but instead of teeth they have bristles. This serves as a filter, so when they eat they can release sand and water back into the ocean and only eat the corals. Fact number 25. They also have a small esophagus. Even though they're big, a human won't fit in their esophagus. Since they have no teeth, it is impossible for them to break down huge foods. They only swallow small foods. That's why they only live off krills. Fact number 26. A blue whale's pregnancy lasts for 10 to 12 months. Only one calf is produced in each reproductive cycle of a blue whale. It takes another 2 to 3 years after this birth before it can bear another offspring. Fact number 27. A blue whale does not have gills. Remember, it's a mammal, not a fish. Instead, it has 2 blowholes on each side of its head. It works like a human's nostril. While feeding, it can stay up to 35 minutes underwater. Fact number 28. When you see a whale jump out of the water and landing violently, it means they're afraid. Normally, when blue whales surface, they dive neatly into the water. But if they land using their body, it's a way of signalling to other whales that danger is nearby. This is helpful because blue whales are solitary animals, so it's good that they look out for each other, even at a distance. Fact number 29. Blue whales don't actually blow water out of their body. Contrary to popular belief, it's actually air they blow out. The water that shoots out of their blowholes is caused by the quick condensation created by the warm air coming out of the blue whale. But you don't want to be on the receiving end when they blow air because sometimes it's mixed with mucus. Fact number 30. Blue whales need a lot of calories every day, approximately 1.5 million per day. This is because they need to stock up on extra blubber or fat to survive the long distance migrations. 1.5 million calories is the equivalent to roughly 5,000 cheeseburgers. Don't worry, every time it swallows food it can swallow up to 500,000 calories, eating 1/3 of its daily requirement at a time. Fact number 31. Blue whales are very loyal companions to their mates and are more faithful than humans. Although they usually swim alone or in small groups, it has been observed that they do eventually swim in pairs once they find a mate. Sometimes they can be seen swimming alone when older. This could be because their mate has passed on. They are known to form a deep connection with their partner. Fact number 32. There is only one creature that threatens the lives of the blue whale: humans. There are no known natural predators of the blue whale, primarily because of their size. Only humans have a record for killing blue whales. Fact number 33. Blue whales have very small eyes compared to their body. This major difference in proportion is mainly because they have no real use for their eyes underwater. Since they communicate through sound, their auditory system is more developed than their eyes. Fact number 34. It is unfortunate that there is no sunblock for blue whales because they can get sunburned too. Blue whales have fair skin compared to other species of whale. That's why they easily get sunburned when they surface. Scientists think that the increasing size of holes in our ozone layer contributes to the sunburn of these whales. Fact number 35. Blue whales have unique markings, making it easy for scientists to study them. In the late 19th century, there was little information about these whales because it was hard to study them. Fortunately, discovering their markings provided insight to scientists on their migration patterns and behaviours. Their mottled skin patterns are so unique, it's impossible for 2 whales to have the same markings. Fact number 36. The migration patterns of blue whales are very diverse. It's hard to make a general conclusion about them. During their feeding season, different groups of whales are spotted in the Antarctic and the Arctic waters. After their feeding season, they all swim to different tropical waters. Fact number 37. Blue whales don't have skin glands on their skin. Having no skin glands means water doesn't evaporate quickly off their skin. Therefore, they rely on their body's fat or blubber to keep them warm while they are in the very cold waters. Fact number 38. Blue whales have big and heavy bones. Yes, it's expected that they will have big and heavy bones because of their sheer size, but they do have a purpose. They need heavy bones or they will just float on water. Because of the amount of body fat they carry, they become buoyant. They need their heavy bones to balance themselves out. Fact number 39. Blue whales are very graceful underwater. They look like they're gliding in the water when they swim. Their tails move in a vertical movement. In contrast, fish move their tails from side to side. Fact number 40. Blue whales are so huge, when they dive underwater, their heads are already deep down in the ocean, before their tails are completely submerged underwater. Most scuba divers don't even reach this depth. When whales surface on water, they dive by jumping high, thus exposing their whole body. Their tails are the last thing to go into the water. Some scientists believe that they do this to encourage a potential mate. Fact number 41. Blue whales are not the friendliest of animals. They like to keep to themselves and they are commonly seen swimming alone, unless they have paired up. However, during feeding season, there could be around 60 whales in a single spot, which could be like having 60 aeroplanes in one airport all at once. Fact number 42. Blue whales are supportive of new mothers and its baby calf. When a new calf is born, the mother will push the baby to the surface in order for it to take its first breath. The female blue whale nearby will help the mother push the baby to the surface to help it breathe. Fact number 43. If seen from above and depending on if its fins are in or out, you might mistake a blue whale for a submarine. It has the same shape, so for those that are not used to seeing either, it is an acceptable mistake to assume that a whale is a submarine. Also, it doesn't help that it has an almost same grey colour. Fact number 44. Ship striking are a huge threat to the blue whale. The fins of the blue whale are relatively small and they can't change direction easily. When ship strikes occur, they can't always get out of the way in time. Fortunately, limiting the speeds on boats has helped lower the number of incidents. Fact number 45. When the blue whales are ready to find a mate, they sing a song. During mating periods, blue whales go to warmer regions and perform mating calls, or sing songs to attract other blue whales. This sound can be picked up thousands of miles away. It's also one way scientists monitor blue whales' activities. Fact number 46. Blue whales are very careful not to swim too close to the equator. Their migrating patterns suggest that after their feeding season in the Arctic or Antarctic region, they swim to warmer waters near the equator, but they are very careful not to get too close to the equator because they overheat due to their thick blubber they carry. Fact number 47. Although they have almost the same lifespan as humans, they mature really early. After they are finished being fed milk by their mothers, they start hunting for their own food. After 5 to 10 years, they start looking for a partner to reproduce. Fact number 48. It was a Norwegian named Stefan Foy who devised a way of hunting blue whales. It was impossible to hunt blue whales because they swam very fast and boats weren't able to catch up with them. Foy saw this and decided to attach explosive harpoons onto his steamboat to shoot the blue whales. Other people quickly learned of this method and soon there was a fast decline of the population of blue whales. Fact number 49. During migration, blue whales temporarily stop eating and just travel at a very slow pace to conserve energy. They rely almost entirely on their blubbers for their energy, and since they are travelling at 3 to 6 miles per hour, they don't spend too much energy. Migration can take up to 4 months. However, if blue whales are threatened or agitated, they can burst up their speed to 30 miles an hour for a short time. Fact number 50. You can be jailed for killing a blue whale anywhere in the world. 50 years before the new legislation was drawn up, almost 90% of the blue whale's population had died. Fortunately, after protective legislation was imposed during the 1960s, their population has bounced back steadily again. But they still remain on the endangered species list as their reproduction and growth speeds are quite slow. And that was 50 facts about blue whales. Thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe for more amazing facts. And if you still haven't had your fact fix, try watching some of these videos. And if you have any suggestions for topics you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment down below.